Alright boys, so today I want to talk about the brand new hand cannon we got with the Solstice of Heroes event. We're talking about the something new. Now this hand cannon is a 120 hand cannon, which is an aggressive frame. It's not too great in PvE, but this thing can get some really cool perk combinations, which is why I want to talk about it today. I have triple tap headstone, we can take a look at it really quick. Chambered compensator, flared mag, which is really nice. I can also go appended, which is actually not bad. I might actually do that instead. Triple tap headstone, and of course we got the brand new origin trait Dreamwork. Once per reload, assist or assisted final blows partially refill the weapon from reserves, potentially overflowing the magazine. So it's almost like a mixture of overflow and subsistence, just on a much lower scale. It's definitely not as potent as either one of those perks. And I also have a handling masterwork. Now, as you guys already know, headstone is definitely a really potent perk. You can make some builds with it, which is what I did here, which is like, I was testing it out. I made a build with it because I just like making a build with headstone. So I got stasis build, some melee build. It's nothing too crazy. It's really simple, just heavy-handed claws of Ahamkara with 100 strength. Really nothing crazy right here. But I want to show you guys the potential roles it can get. So right here, this website is D2 Gunsmith. You can just look it up on any browser. I don't know if it works on your phone. You might want to check that out. I haven't tried it on my phone. But with this website, you can just search any gun you want, and you can put on like any barrel, any magazine, any of the perks, and you can see the stats it has. So this is probably the role that I'm looking for. So we got a stability masterwork, which brings it plus 20. We got polygonal rifling or polygonal rifling, which adds plus 10 stability as well. So we're looking at 47 stability. I have appended mag because I really want to increase that mag size. It has a really low magazine. It starts at 8. So as you can see, putting on appended mag brings up to 10. And then here is where it gets really interesting. Now in this first column, you can get Feeding Frenzy, Wellspring, Stats for All, Triple Tap, Ensemble, and Tunnel Vision. And in the second column, you can get Headstone, Demolitionist, Harmony, Multi-Kill Clip, Well-Rounded, which I hate this perk, and we got Thresh. Now, this thing, as you guys can already tell, can get some really nutty perk combinations. So the god roll I'm looking for would be Wellspring Headstone. I think this is a phenomenal perk combination. It's really unique and probably really fun to play around with. You can even go Wellspring Demolitionist just for straight up all abilities uptime, although you can do the same thing with Headstone if you use the specific fragment. Now, if you want to go more of a conventional good roll, like a god tier roll, you can go Feeding Frenzy and Multi-Kill Clip. Of course, Multi-Kill Clip, when you have it at ×3, is a 50% weapon damage buff, which is very good. And with Feeding Frenzy, you'd be able to capitalize on that because of the increased reload speed. You can even go Stats for All Multi-Kill Clip, which is really nice. Stats for All would increase that stability and range and reload speed for 10 seconds just for hitting 3 separate targets. Although when it comes to hand cannons and Stats for All, or even One for All, you're using 3 bullets on a weapon that already has a very low magazine count. So 3 of those bullets are just to proc your perks, and then you have to use the remaining bullets in your magazine just to take advantage of it. So I wouldn't necessarily advise for this role, but if you get it, it's still pretty good. Like, it's better than having Ensemble or Tunnel Vision. Even Triple Tap, I'm not really liking Triple Tap, even though that's the role I have on mine. I would much rather have one of these top 3 perks right here. Now Harmony, I guess, could work for PvP, although it'd be kind of hard to proc, but if you're good with using Harmony, this will probably be solid. Now, if you wanted to go straight up all abilities with your super, you can go Wellspring Thresh. This would be really fun to use. Now, keep in mind, all these perk combinations also have the Dreamwork origin trait, so it's just an added bonus. Now, this hand cannon really has some potential for some build crafting just because of all the ability tie-ins with this perk. Like I was mentioning earlier, Wellspring Headstone can really benefit from having, let's say that the headstone kills a bunch of enemies. I don't know if that counts as weapon kill, so it would proc Wellspring, and if it does, then you get a bunch of ability energy just for one detonation of the stasis crystal. And I have to test that out. If any of you guys know, let me know in the comments down below. But this would be a really fun perk combination to use. Same thing with Wellspring Demolitionist. So these are probably the 2 perk combinations I'm looking for. Hell, I'd even take Feeding Frenzy and one of these 2 perk combinations, or even just Feeding Frenzy Multi-Kill Clip. So I highly recommend farming for this weapon. It is a 120 and they have very high recoil. So if you don't like that, this might not be the gun for you, but If you have one of these perk combinations on this weapon, keep it, because who knows, maybe if you're just bored one day, you can look through your vault, try it out, you might just like it, and I think it'd be a really fun weapon to use. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I'll be reading all the comments. Let me know what roles you guys were able to get, and I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys have. Deuces.